What's going on, everybody? Landed in Live in Union County, New Jersey, where we talk everything you need to know about Union County and New Jersey in general. Today we're going to be talking about a very highly desirable town that we've been getting a lot of people relocating to. It's going to be Montclair, New Jersey. And what we're going to really talk about today is the overall town feel. We're going to be in the map views with me, showing you exactly what every section of Montclair really actually is and how it feels to be living there. And we're not only going to talk about the real estate, but we're going to be going into details of what are you actually going to feel when you actually move to Montclair, how the downtown areas look like. So we're going to go into the map view and street view so you can see exactly how it feels to even be in the town itself. We're going to talk about the upper Montclair, we're going to talk about Montclair, we're going to talk about the school districts, things to do in the town, commutability, price ranges, everything you need to know if you are looking to make that move to Montclair. So make sure you stick through. And before you guys go, I'm Luca. I'm a relocation expert here, and we're actually helping people move into Montclair. We did our own research, talked to locals. So this video is going to be a really cool insight on what actually feels to be there. But again, we're going to be in the map views with me, so make sure you stick through the whole video because you don't want to miss 1 minute of it. All right, so before we dive into the actual town, we're going to talk about a few of the major highways you're going to probably need when moving here. It's going to be Highway 28, it's going to be Garden State Parkway, and you're going to have Route 3 up here as well, pretty much surrounding it. Garden State Parkway is going to get you within South and North Jersey into the city, same thing with the 280. And that's going to be your major kind of transportation options. Besides that, Montclair is pretty much divided within two areas. You're going to have Upper Montclair and you're going to have Montclair, and pretty much that's going to be the main division. And Upper Montclair is going to be more of a kind of a suburban feel, very kind of rural certain areas. There's even parts in Montclair that because it's in a hill, you're going to be able to see even New York City from up here. And then if you come down south, you're going to have more of that maybe urban feel. You're going to have a very cool downtown area. There is a smaller downtown area in Upper Montclair, but we're kind of going to highlight in this this southern Montclair downtown area. So with that being said, let's kind of jump into that same downtown area so you can get a feel of kind of the main attribute of Montclair. And wait guys, before we continue the video, I'm Luca, your relocation expert here. And if you are enjoying this kind of videos, we're dropping them every Monday and Friday. It could be a map view like this one, it could be a vlog with Laura, or it could be an educational one as well. So make sure you subscribe, hit that bell so you're notified every single time you upload a video. And make sure to let us know in the comments how you're feeling about the video, any other ones you want us to make. Make sure to leave it down there. And if you are looking to make that move here anytime soon or even within the next year, make sure to give us a call, text, or email to this number coming up. We're the ones answering everything, and we'll love to help you guys out. We're going to be right off Bloomfield Church Street here, and this is going to be kind of the main strip of Montclair. I'm going to take you down here a little bit and then continue back. You're going to see that it has a little bit of that feel that we saw in kind of certain parts of Jersey City, but it's a lot more space. There's a lot more parking. Not saying that you're gonna find any, but it's definitely a lot more in Jersey City. And you're gonna have that very cool culture. Cuban's Pizza, the Cuban restaurants, definitely check it out. Has like a little dining area in the middle that's all open, and it's really cool for the summer and during the fall season. But you're seeing that it has a lot of culture in this town. I love this kind of newer style, still with the same older feel that you can see here. But very nice, and a lot of people that do commute to the city and need to have kind of walking distance from many things. They live in the surrounding areas, a lot of condos that are being built here as well, a lot of construction, and still a lot of newer properties. So let me take you into kind of the neighborhood and show you a little bit. So you're already seeing that these are kind of the properties you're going to find in most areas here in Montclair. A lot of these properties are a lot bigger than most areas and that we usually talk about in the Union County, and you're going to get a lot more for your dollar. It's still very expensive, that we're going to touch base on the real estate in a little bit, but here's a few properties and kind of a little bit about the neighborhood and how it feels. And all of this is going to be walking distance from that downtown area. And you're also going to have the train nearby that we're also going to show you how long it takes to get to the city from here. So, because it's a little further in Jersey City, but you're going to be surprised at how quick you can get to Penn Station. But one last look before we jump out of here, and you're seeing like a little new construction here, and you're still possibly walking distance, maybe within 10-minute walk from where you're at before. And you're seeing that there's kind of a cool architecture you're gonna find as well. So that right there was Bloomfield Ave. You're also gonna find cool things in the surrounding areas like in Glen Ridge. You're also gonna have cool things in Church Street. And that's gonna have kind of that similar feel, cool artwork, things like that. Another cool spot is gonna be here in Walnut Street. Here you're gonna find a little bit also of that kind of cool feel, but a lot smaller. Since you'll find a few bars, you're gonna have the Walnut Street train station there, and that's gonna be in kind of this Montclair section. Once you come to Upper Montclair, you are gonna have kind of a smaller downtown feel here on Valley Road, which is gonna also be very near transportation. So we'll take you down right now, see what I'm talking about. Very more laid back. It's not gonna be like the Bloomfield Ave, but you're still gonna have a few things you can do around here in this section. Shops, restaurants, things like that. But you know, it's gonna be a much different than and actually the downtown Montclair section. So that's kind of what you're gonna find here. So just touch base really quickly on that. And before we continue, I want to show you how the neighborhood feels in this upper section compared to section down there. So I'm gonna drop you in here so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. So up here, you're gonna find very big properties, like you can see here. Very traditional. You're gonna find very Victorians, big colonials, mansions, even in certain areas. There's even properties here that look like castles at times. And the higher you up in Montclair, the better the views are. You can see New York City from over there. And Evan Rogers by his property here. And I'll show you a few clips on kind of his view, so you can find those kind of new constructions here as well. But this is the neighborhood, and it's very nice, very expensive, but you're gonna get what you're looking for, especially if you want those views and those big homes, especially with those huge backyards that you're gonna find in these areas. And one of the parks in Upper Montclair, right next to the Valley Road here, is gonna be Anderson Park. This a park that was actually made by the same person that made Central Park. So it's very cool, similar design, obviously it's a lot smaller, but it's same designer. And another cool one is this Van Vlick house. I hope I'm saying it right, and garden. It's pretty much like a private garden. Here's a few photos, and it's year round. You can come to the events. It's very cute. It's private, so you want something that is just maybe on a date or just want to go out and not really have a lot of people around you. You can definitely come check this one out. And that's going to be kind of in the more Montclair mid-sized section of overall Montclair. And lastly, we got the Eagle Rock Reservation down here, which is going to be part of Montclair and part not, but still huge place. Hiking, you can go camping, spend the day there with family, and that's going to be throughout in the north and southern part of Montclair. And depending if you're the upper or central or southern part of Montclair, it's going to vary a lot. Okay, now we're going to talk a little bit about the real estate and see exactly what you can buy here. So right now, Upper Montclair has two different zip codes. So you can see here in the upper one, the average one family right now is going for 1.2 million, and lower is going for 839. Huge difference between property value, and it's literally crazy that you just go a little bit more south and you're going to find a huge more affordability, but you go more north and you get very specific kind of real estate. Right now we're going to look into another MLS that we have, and here you're going to find the last 1 month of sold properties. One families we're going to see first. We are seeing they're very staggered around, and we're going to see how much of a different gap depending on what part of Montclair you're going to be in. So let's look at the middle. So first, let's look at the property that might have had the most affordability. So these are all condos. Let's look at a one-family home, which seems to be this one. And this is going to be number 6. So you can kind of see reference. We're going to be in the upper side here. So we're seeing here that this property was listed for $719, sold for $906. Huge difference in price range. 4 bedrooms, 1 full bathroom, 1 half bathroom. And we're seeing here some pictures. So for $900,000, this will get you in Montclair. It's a nice property. Seems like it's either staged or whoever lived here have very good taste. but you're seeing that he still needs some renovations in the property, as the radiator heating, older features, but it's very nicely taken care of at this definitely stage. So it's probably a flip or just a quick in and out investment, but this is what you're getting in that 900,000 range. And let's see kind of the middle ground what we saw in this lower and upper Montclair. Let's just go to the big boy and see how much the most expensive one sold for. And you can see exactly this. Definitely northern Montclair, upper Montclair, listed for pretty much 3 million, sold for 3.8. Huge difference. 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, 2 half bathrooms as well. We're gonna get here very expensive taxes, which is down here at 51,000. But these are the kind of mansions and kind of castle looking homes I was talking about. So you're seeing here, huge property, huge real estate, beautiful finishes. A lot of these have materials that were shipped from Italy, from other countries, that makes it even that much better when it comes to the overall character. But this is a beautiful property. You'll find these kind of homes in many different areas besides Montclair. So it's very nice that if you are looking for that luxury kind of living, you can definitely find it, and you'll still be very near New York City, what we're going to talk about very shortly. And so it's not really a big multifamily market, we're going to kind of skip that, but we're going to see right now kind of the population as well, how much you can how many people live here. But you can see in the past few years everything has been rising. This is from 2024 this year already, and we're seeing from previous year we're still up a quite significant amount in the Montclair general area. Population, we've seen that this is only up to 2022, so I'm sure it's been a little bit higher now, but we saw a huge dip when COVID possibly came, and that's what we're looking when it comes to the population in Montclair. But let's see, in northern Montclair, how is it looking? Southern Montclair, we've seen that it's been going up even in 2022, so population has been definitely improving. And something Montclair is very known for is for having amazing school districts, that you can see here. Overall A-rated in many different aspects. Let's see where all the schools are located within the city. So in the town, so we're seeing it's all A minus. You really can't go wrong. You're seeing there's a few up here in the upper Montclair, and the majority in the center and southern. So school-wise, you know, you really can't go wrong Montclair. And that's kind of why a lot of these areas that have really good school districts, you're going to find a lot more expensive properties and very high taxes throughout Montclair. You're definitely going to find those high taxes as well. Besides that, you're going to find a few different train stations in Montclair. So we're going to see exactly how far it's going to get you to get into the city from here. So let's put Penn Station, New York again. And from here with a train, let's see, train wise, leave departing at 7 a.m. so you can have more accurate information. So train is going to take you within 56 minutes to 52 minutes, depending on which one you're taking. And that's going to be here from Montclair train or from the Westfield Ave train station. And pretty much the center of Montclair. That Westfield Ave actually takes you from left to right. It's a very important street, forgot to mention before. But you can either take the train or you can also take the bus as well. And if you're going to drive there, time-wise, it's not going to be that much of a difference, depending how much traffic there is. But you're seeing that you can go a little bit further out for those bigger homes, more luxury, and still be in a decent proximity to New York City.
And alright guys, that was a wrap of Montclair, New Jersey. You really have an understanding now what Upper Montclair is, what Montclair is, what you're going to find when it comes to real estate and different kind of price ranges. And overall, it's going to be a good commuter town for you, or it's something that you might not even like. And if you're looking for something different, maybe more suburban, maybe more residential, or even more urban in general, make sure to reach out to us. The number coming up any second now. Luca, the other person that works with me, it's Laura, and we love helping people relocate to New Jersey, especially from New Yorkers. We know exactly what you guys are looking for. Again, that was a quick rundown of Montclair. If you are looking to make that move here, make sure to stick through. And if you're not ready yet, make sure to subscribe. You do not want to miss this next week's video.